Welcome to 52 Weeks of Horror, where we are making that scary, and today we have an unboxing. I got a horror pack in the mail. So that means I got new movies to look at. New movies. I wonder if I've seen them. I don't know, but we'll find out. Why? Because listen. Why can't you die? Why can't you die tonight? Wait. I don't want you box anymore. I want movies. What we have first is Last House on the Left. Written and directed by Wes Craven. This is the original. Oh, that is awesome. Truly one of the movies that still freaks me out a little bit. This movie, I love this movie. I've watched it all of once because that's as many times as I can get through it without cringing. The first time I was like, that is crazy. Second time, I didn't watch it because I haven't watched it yet. Because it was crazy! Before horror fans saw the current wave of shockers featuring fiercely hostile villains, really, that's two puns. They did Saw as an SAW and hostile villains. Someone's being funny at the printer. Wes Craven delivered this important genre landmark that's thrilling, disturbing, action-packed, and filled with unrelenting terror. It is disturbing. I have to agree. You are right about that. Mr. Printer, you are right. On their way to a rock concert, two teenagers are kidnapped by a gang of escaped convicts. Although they put up a fight of their lives, the girls are drugged, tossed into a trunk, and driven to the woods by the savage, murderous gang, only to wake up to a horror they could not have imagined. Filled with shocks, twists, turns, and action, this knuckle-whitening film never lets us out from under the almost unbearable dramatic tension. So good. What they have special features. Audio commentary by director Wes Craven. Oh, rest in peace. Audio commentary with actors David Hess, Mark Scheffler. Still standing, the legacy of Last House on the Left. Featurette with Wes Craven, celluloid crime of the century, documentary scoring. There are so many features and featurettes and special features. Awesome. And this is the unrated version, which means there's gonna be some swear words and some violence. Yeah, I love it. Oh, this is fast. I haven't seen this one, and I wanted to. This is Stonehearst Asylum. Yes, this is the one with Kate Beckinsale, Jim Sturgis, and Ben Kingsley. That's who I remembered. And Michael Caine. Michael Caine's everything awesome except for Jaws 4. We don't talk about Jaws 4, so shh. When young Dr. Edward Newgate arrives at Stonehearst Asylum in search for an apprenticeship, he is warmly welcomed by Superintendent Dr. Lamb, Ben Kingsley, and a mesmerizing woman by the name of Eliza Graves. Edward is intrigued by Lamb's modern methods of treating the insane until a series of unusual events leads him to make a horrifying discovery, exposing Lamb's utopia and pushing Edward to the limits of his conscience, inspired by a short story from Edgar Allan Poe, the Poe man himself. Well, he was Poe. He was very Poe. Especially by the end, he was very Poe. Stonehearst Asylum is a tale in which nobody is who or what they appear to be. Also starring Michael Caine, Brendan Gleeson, and David Thewlis. Ooh, I know him. He was the werewolf. He was Professor Mooney in Harry Potter. Little brain nugget for you. Brain nugget. Brain nugget. What do we got for special features? The making of featurette. That's cool. I dig that. Movie making of. I dig those. Ooh. Here's a movie I haven't seen, and this is the Horror Pack Limited Edition Director's Cut. This is The Black Dahlia Haunting. Normally when I see a movie about the Black Dahlia, I've been kind of leery about it because of that movie a few years ago called The Black Dahlia. Not that good. god! This should be interesting. I'm excited to see this, though. I really am, because, you know, maybe somebody got it right. Maybe someone got the story right. I'm hoping that that's the case. Los Angeles, 1947. An aspiring actress named Elizabeth Short is found brutally murdered in an empty parking lot. Media dubs her the Black Dahlia due to her penchants for dark clothing. Her murder remains unsolved to this day. Los Angeles, now. A young woman, Holly, is visiting from New York City after she is informed of her brutal murder of her father and stepmother by her younger brother Tyler, who is blind. Upon meeting Tyler's psychiatrist, Dr. Owen, Holly soon becomes aware that she is not in full possession of the facts surrounding the murder. Plagued by violent dreams, Tyler has been drawing the face of a woman he could have never possibly met. A woman identical to Elizabeth Short. Interesting. Well, we'll have to check it out. So I'm excited to see it. This is, again, the Horror Pack Limited Edition. You have the black, I assume the Black Dahlia on the front, so yeah. And finally, last but not least, Resolution. This box has been a full one of ones I have not seen except for the one. That's like, I've not seen 75% of the box. That's crazy. Resolution, this is, puts Cabin in the Woods to shame. And that's a good movie, so, I mean, what's this about? In an abandoned cabin on the edge of an Indian reservation, Mike stages a risky intervention to force his friend, Chris, off meth and into rehab. But what begins as an attempt to save his friend takes an unexpected turn when ominous threats start to appear around the house. And they realize that Chris's addictions are the least of their worries. Ooh. One of the most talked about discoveries of the festival circuit, Resolution as genre-bending horror at its most bone-chilling. Well, that sounds actually really cool. I'm actually really excited to see this movie. It includes bonus material, and what is that bonus material? I don't know, but I'm going to tell you right now. Resolution interview with filmmakers. Parody videos. Interesting. You put your parodies on your own movie. That's bold. Bold choice. Trailers. Good. Outtakes and unseen footage. Exclusive intros and cast commentary. That's pretty cool. I like the fact that there's trailers on there. I like taking trailers and mixing them up with other trailers. If you haven't checked out my trailer bin, just check them out. Why? Because I'm a mad scientist just cramming things together that shouldn't be crammed again. But guess what happens? They somehow work. It's weird. There you go. That has been the May Horror Pack. I hope that there's something that you saw in there that you might want to see, that you're like, I haven't seen that. I need to watch that. Put it in my library, because there are certain movies in there that I haven't seen that I know how to check out. If you like anything that you saw here, be sure to check us out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, here on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, click on that bell. Subscribe, follow, any of those things. We really appreciate it. And do not forget to keep making that scary. And I will see you next time. Bye.
Keep tuned to your radio and television for survival instructions and further details of this continuing story.